moon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. That's it. Hey, south. Buggy.
Stroud off of play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Bears will take over at the opposing 33-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Williams. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Williams pass intercepted.
What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one, and number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Stroud on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? On 18. What's that?
A give to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
118. That's it.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Forced out right. Odunze's got it right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One play action. Williams. He rolls to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears trim the lead to 1. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. They send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
To the air, Stroud. Caught on the comeback route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Nixon on the counter. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Wait. Ow, what's what?
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
All right.
He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Running for it, Mixon. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
18. Outside.
1st down throw by Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Look the high. 18. Outside. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. At 18.
Stroud off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Whoa.
Here's Stroud again. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. Things going well so far. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
What is that?
Staying grounded with Swift. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes him off with 6.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. Outside. Hey, Uno Mars. 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 Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Stroud. Finds his back. Marks. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Look at hot.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Hey, south.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
11.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, hey. 118. Outside. Buggy. Why Tony?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there, and they're going for it on 4.
Swap. Another swap. Why Tony? Tony.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. He's got it to his running back. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
118. What's that? Flash.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Blackwell now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. This play's a design run. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Williams on the play action. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Williams on first down. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams to throw on first. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Oh, man. 118. What's up? 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
On the quick, right? 118. What's up? Good.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 118. What's up? Hey, uno. Tonight.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Has some room to work. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans take a third-quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to leave some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now it's 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now trailed by just a point in the 4th. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
All right.
Jackson gets it again on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
How's the tonight? 18. What's that? Look the hot, look the hot. Buggy. Hey, south. Tonight.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
How's the tonight? Hot. 18. 11. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Texans set to punt.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. Oh, this big guy is moving. Colston Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. 18. 19 Texans.
Stroud. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up at 17. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Quick, right? Look the hot, look the hot. Buggy.
Throwing is Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Out for tonight. At 18. What's that? Buggy.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hey, uno more.
He'll look to throw it. Pass it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
Motioning one of the tight ends. Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Tonight.
Go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. Hey, south. Tonight.
Mixon. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
How was tonight? Hi. 18. Buggy. Tonight.
Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
By the Bears. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.